All right, so have you ever thought about the food on your plate, like as a sports team? Where every single player has a really specific job. Well, today, that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to draft your body's ultimate dream team by breaking down the essential nutrients that keep you in the game.
So, why does thinking about it this way even matter? Well, let's start with something super simple, something we all know, a slice of bread. I mean, it seems pretty straightforward, right? But what's really going on inside?
Okay, so if we zoom in and look closer, that one slice is actually a mix of different players. A huge chunk of it, like around 72%, is carbohydrates. That's your main energy source right there. Then you've got a pretty solid 23% of protein for building and repair, and even a little bit of fat too. See, it's not just one thing, it's a whole team right there in a single slice.
And that's really the key takeaway here. Almost no food is made of just one thing. They're pretty much all complex mixtures. So if you want to understand what you're eating, you've got to understand the team of players inside and all the different jobs they have to do.
All right, first up, let's meet the powerhouses of the team. These are the players responsible for fueling your body to do, well, everything. Running, thinking, moving, all of it.
So on one side, you've got your carbohydrates. These are the sprinters. You find them in foods like pasta and bread and potatoes, and they give you that quick, immediate burst of fuel. But then, on the other side, you've got lipids, which are just fats and oils. Think of them as the team's endurance athletes. You'll find them in things like avocados and nuts. They don't just store energy for the long haul, they're also doing double duty, insulating you and protecting your vital organs.
Okay, so we've got our energy sorted. Now, let's meet the players that actually build and repair everything in your body. Let's bring in the construction crew.
And the star of this crew? It's protein. Seriously, you can think of proteins as the literal building blocks of you. Every time you grow or heal a cut or even build muscle, it's protein doing all the heavy lifting, repairing that damaged tissue.
So, where do you find these amazing builders? Well, they're packed into foods like meat and fish, nuts and seeds, and also legumes, things like lentils and beans. These are the foods that are going to keep your body strong and really well maintained.
All right, next up, we have the specialists. Now, you only need these guys in really small amounts, but don't let their size fool you. Their roles are absolutely critical to the whole operation. They have a huge impact.
So we're talking about vitamins and minerals here. And the key difference between them is actually pretty simple. Vitamins are organic, which just means they're made by living things. Minerals, on the other hand, are inorganic. But here's the thing, despite that difference, both of them are absolutely essential for these super specialized jobs that no other player on the team can do.
And what's so cool about this is just how specific their missions are. You've got vitamin C from oranges preventing diseases like scurvy. You need calcium from dairy to build strong bones. And then there's iron, which you find in red meat and spinach. I mean, its job is massive. It helps your red blood cells carry oxygen to every single part of your body. Think about that, a tiny, tiny amount with this huge body-wide responsibility.
Okay, finally, let's give some love to the support staff. These are the two team members that might not always get the spotlight, but I'm telling you, without them, the whole game would just fall apart.
First up is fiber. Now, technically, it's a type of carbohydrate, but we treat it separately because our bodies don't actually absorb it. So what does it do? Well, its job is to be the team's logistics manager. It keeps everything moving smoothly through your digestive system and makes sure there are no traffic jams. You'll find it in things like wholemeal bread, fruits, and veggies. All right, now look at this number, 70%. What do you think this could possibly be? I'll give you a hint. It's one of the most fundamental, most important facts about our bodies. That's right, about 70% of you is made of water. It's basically the field on which the entire game is played. It's essential for pretty much every single chemical reaction. And because we're always losing it, just by breathing and sweating, we have to constantly be topping it up to keep the game going. So there you have it. You've got the sprinters, the builders, the specialists, and the support staff. We've officially met the entire dream team. So now let's put it all together and see how they work as a unit.
And this right here is the game plan for a healthy, balanced diet. It's so simple when you see it laid out like this. You need players to fuel your body with carbs and lipids. You need players to build it with proteins. You need specialists, vitamins and minerals, to support all its complex functions. And you need a crew to maintain the whole system with fiber and water. See, a balanced diet isn't about focusing on just one player. It's about making sure your entire team is on the field, ready to play.
So the next time you look at your plate, don't just see food.
See your team. See the players, each with a vital role to play. And the real question is, are you recruiting all the right players for your team? You know, just thinking about it that way, that might be the first big step to building a healthier you.